Alright, well, welcome back everyone to Let's Play Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward. Well, so today we're gonna head down this path, which was to betray somebody. Not even entirely sure who, but yeah. That's really about all I have to say. Let's go. As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running toward the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer. Tenmyoji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. Oh, okay. So this is the timeline where that chick dies. What had happened to make him like that?
Chose betray, huh? That's messed up.
What? You said I should!
Hey, I didn't say that. I just asked you a question. What would happen to our BP if Tenmyoji chose to betray us?
It was a leading question! Oh, I get it. I was wondering why you were so happy to let me choose after you lost in rock, paper, scissors. You were planning to use me as a scapegoat all along.
Was I?
God damn it.
Yo, what's up? Siggy!
I know!
Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Anyway, we need to go have a look at the results first. Come on.
Hey, wait! Shit.
Good. Looks like you're all here.
It's funny playing this after watching Steins Gate because very similar idea.
Round one. The results.
I miss
If
Zero.
everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
And then we'll have killed Tenmyoji, except that's impossible in the first round. Welp.
Here are the results.
Why the
of
heck
your
did
game.
Alice choose Ally?
Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
I got betrayed?
He chose Ally. Why? He chose Betray last time.
Last time? What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. The truth was, I didn't know why I said that either. The words just appeared in my mouth before I knew I was saying them.
Oh, you're the one who chose betray. I should be asking you why.
I told him you might choose betray.
Bye, you.
I can't believe you. I'd never choose betray. I trusted you two. And this is what I got.
Ah, I apologize.
Bye. You don't need to apologize. I was the one who did it.
Oh,
I pushed the button.
yeah, I guess you've got a point.
Huh? Well, wait, what?
It's Sigma's fault. You want to blame someone, blame him.
What the hell, Bye?
Ah. What, you gonna fight each other now? I don't care which one of you pushed the button. I'm never trusting either of you again. This isn't over. Just you wait.
I tried to think of something to say, but before I could come up with the right words, he was gone. I spun around. Fi, what the fuck? But she was gone too. What the hell? How'd she just disappear like that? Because she's a goddamn ninja. As I looked around the room for Fi, I noticed that Clover, Kay, and Luna seemed to be having some kind of an argument as well. I moved closer and did my best to listen surreptitiously.
Why did you do it? Sorry. I guess I wanted to get out of here as soon as possible, you know?
I apologize. I felt the same way.
But if we all choose ally, then we could all escape together. It only takes 3 turns to get 6 points. That would be enough to get us out. Why? Well, of course we know that. But if we betray, then it's faster.
If your opponent chooses ally and you choose betray, then you gain 3 points. Do that twice and you get 6 points. You see?
If you ally, then you have to play the AB game 3 times.
But if you betray somebody, you only have to do it twice.
Why are you acting like that's the right thing to do? I almost feel like you're blaming me or something.
We aren't trying to blame you.
But, I mean, if you just think about it, wouldn't it make sense to choose betray? Forget it. I understand now. It was silly of me to trust you guys.
Well, Luna's broke him. Luna walked off with her head buried between her shoulders. Her back trembled as if she perhaps she were crying, but I couldn't see her face. Alice, Dio, and Quark, however, seem to be having some issues of their own.
Fine. You just wait.
Man, this is all your fault, Quark.
My fault? Why are you blaming me?
They exchanged dark looks, then stomped off in different directions.
Zero, when does the next round start?
Besides,
Blah 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 blah. Explanation of the game.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Tenmyoldi. Or Alas. Or Mooney. Or maybe everyone.
What?
Why?
Yeah. Why am I going to die?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone who's
I see. Alice, Luna, and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
What? What the hell?
Oh, we even get the same scenes now. Awesome. Well, let's just speed things up a fair bit.
Sigma, what do you want?
What do I want? What, you think I'm here to play doctor? Only if you're here only if you're secretly Clover.
Tell you what, how about I'll be the doctor? You get on the exam table, and I'll cut you open with that scalpel over there.
Man, are you still pissed?
What the hell do you think? My BP's down to 1 thanks to you.
Come on, I already told you I was sorry.
Yes, and that makes it all better, you goddamn idiot.
Well, then what the heck am I supposed to do?
Piss off.
Seems like I'm already doing that.
You don't know the half of it. Just get out of my sight.
Easy solution then, just close your eyes.
Leave before I make yours black. The last guy I fought went home in an ambulance.
Shouldn't have picked a fight with a paramedic then.
Shut up.
Fine. I shoved my hands in my pockets and looked around the room. So is it just you
This
here?
side of the divider, yeah.
We're fine.
Quark's over there, having a look around. And there's... You really gonna make me say it?
Oh. The lady who's murdered, you mean? Yeah, you've been acting kind of weird ever since we found her. Oops. Why is that?
What, isn't that normal? We found a dead body. Who the hell doesn't get a little freaked out? What ain't normal is all of you just running around like nothing happened.
Okay, I keep having to click off and I apologize. Okay.
Some of you probably don't even remember she's in here.
That's just because we've got a lot of other stuff to think about. Can you blame them for being a little single-minded? They're trying to escape from a game that's just made it clear it has no problems killing them.
Oh, just trying to survive, huh?
Yeah.
Don't you think we ought to figure out who killed her first?
What does that have to do with anything?
You don't think much, do you? I'll bet you a pound of neodymium the bastard who grabbed us is the same bastard who killed her. Who else could it be?
Well, I have heard all those before.
Like I'm gonna tell that to someone who betrayed me.
Alright, fine. Hell, just ask Quark. Quark!
Stop it! Quark!
And then he acts all weird and stuff. And then there's these two. And then Quark gets infected. And it tries killing everybody. So how are we gonna do
I won't
this?
go with Sigma. He betrayed me last time.
What about Phi?
You hit the button, right, Sigma?
Well, yes, but
I don't want to go with Dio. Same reason. I can't trust that he won't betray me again.
Thanks a lot, Quark. You've single-handedly torpedoed my reputation.
Well, that leaves us with option B.
No. We can't do option B.
Why not?
Sorry, Luna. But I can't trust you, or Phi either. The way he is right now, someone's going to have to carry Quark. I just can't afford to give him to someone I don't trust.
well,
Not enough for this.
Then what do you intend to do?
Quark shifted silently in K's arms.
Quark is a solo, as are you, Tenmyoji. Solos can't pair with one another. You do remember that.
Yeah, of course I do. I didn't say there wasn't anyone I trusted. There's one person.
Who do you trust them?
Clover.
What? Me?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Why?
I can't tell you. I just know that you'll keep him safe.
Well, that's nice of you to say, but my partner is Sigma. Are you sure you want me to take him?
It's fine. Clover, you just vote by yourself. Make Sigma wait outside the AV room.
No. If Clover takes Quark, then we have to go with option C, right? That means I'll be stuck with Dio. There's no way in hell I'm going to let that happen.
Who do you want to pair up with, then?
Isn't it obvious? Quark. Remember what the announcement said? Something about how the system will automatically vote ally for anyone who doesn't enter their own vote in time? If Quark doesn't wake up by then.
No! This is exactly why I can't trust any of you.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
We don't have time to argue this. Let's take a vote. Those opposed to C?
Alison Dio's hands went up.
What? Why don't you want C, Dio?
Well, if she's got that much of a hate-on for me, that hardly plays into my hands, does it?
Fine, whatever. I assume anyone who didn't raise their hand is alright with option C then?
No one objected. I kept my mouth shut too. Just as Alison said, there's an excellent chance that Quark would default to ally. If that happened, he'd make a great opponent. I'd choose ally, of course, but it would be good not to have to worry about him choosing betray.
Alright. 6-2 in favor.
Wait. What about me?
Stay here if you don't like it. I imagine your partner might have something to say about that, though.
Yeah, he handed Quark to me gently, then crossed his arms and turned to face Alice. Her jaw clenched as she stared up at him, and I could see the gears turning inside her head.
Fine.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Hurry, Clover! Door's closing!
Right!
Hey, take care of Quark.
Don't worry about it. I got a good grip on Quark, nodded to Tenmyoji and took off to the door. Our feet slapped against the metal floor as we ran. The empty voice of the announcer echoed in my ears. 10.
2, 1, 0.
Or 2.
Chromatic doors closing.
Huh? Is this a dead end?
Well, there are 3 doors here. But it looks like they're all locked.
What's this thing? It's got a lever on it.
Can you pull the lever?
Oh, come on, my hands are kind of full right now.
Oh, yeah. I can take Quark then.
You really don't want to touch that thing, do you?
Well, I mean, look at it. It looks suspicious. Like I'm gonna touch it and whoosh, a bunch of poison needles fly out of the wall. Maybe if I had, like, a piece of wood to move it with or something.
I think you might be a little paranoid.
Then you do it.
Fine. I shifted Quark to one shoulder and flipped the switch with my free hand. I'm surprised no one's asked me where I got this bag of chips. Anyway. See? No needles. Everything's fine.
For now, only one of the doors opened.
Did you see the plaque on that door before it opened? I think it said something like treatment center.
Do you think that's some kind of medical thing?
First an infirmary, now this. Why do I keep ending up in these places? Glanced at Quark, asleep on my shoulder. Hey. You know what? We may have lucked out.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, if this is where they treat people, maybe they've got something that can cure Quark.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, let's head on in then.
Okay.
On. What are those?
It says on the side, treatment pod.
So I guess it treats people? Maybe I can help Corp.
Yeah.
Ah, damn. No good, it's locked. Let's take a look around. Maybe something in here will tell us how to unlock this door.
Okay.
Clover nodded and bounced off to examine the room. I lay Cork down just outside the door to the treatment center. Clover might have been overly paranoid about the lever, but there was no harm in being cautious. Hang on there, little guy. Get you fixed up soon. I ruffled his hair gently, then turned and headed back into the room. I had some investigating to do. Alright, time to seek a way out. Inside the treatment center. There's a button under the screen. Push it then. Right. And there. Hey, it turned on. Looks like there's something on it. What the heck is this? Okay. It says start in the corner there. Maybe it's a board game. Nice line. That's a pretty realistic painting. It's a really, really real line. Don't sing in a whisper like that. It's creepy. Looks like he's kind of coughing up a hairball. I think he's trying to eat something, not cough it up. He's trying to eat a hairball? Probably something else. What? I don't know. Maybe the sun. There's just a hole there. So we need to put something into the hole? Yeah, I think so. Oh my gosh! Aliens! Pretty sure they're just jellyfish. Aliens. There are 3 jellyfish. 2 yellow ones and a purple one. What's that inside the purple one? Is it digesting human flesh? Why would you even think something like that? I don't think it's meat anyway. Look at it. It's too solid. I think it's a tile of some sort. Wonder if we can get it out. I'm gonna need a key for that. Is there a secret inside the plant? There is. A plant. It's all withered up. How sad. I bet it hasn't been watered. Yeah. Did you notice there's something stuck in the trunk? Yeah, looks like red plastic. Let me have a look. I'll see if I can pull it out. Huh? It won't budge. I think it's stuck on something. I guess we have to take the whole thing then. Huh? Well, that red thing is probably important. Yeah, you're probably right. So, now I have this entire plant. Okay. What the heck am I supposed to do with this? A wall clock. Nothing strange, except it doesn't have any hands. What? Are you serious? Are we even looking at the same clock? Everything about it is abnormal. Really? Totally looks like a regular clock to me. Oh my gosh. Okay, abnormality number 1. No hands. Oh, yeah, I guess it doesn't have any. What do you mean you guess? How could you miss that? Sorry. Anyway, number 2. There's some weird green glowy thing. Oh yeah, there is. What is that? I guess there's no way to know without taking it out. But there's a cover, right? You can't get to it. Yeah, and it won't open. Shoot. Well, duh. There's no way it's gonna be that easy. Was that my... the arm of my glasses falling off just now? I'll live. So if we want this green thing, we have to figure out a way to get that cover open. Yep. Abnormality number 3 is the hole in the bottom left corner. Huh, I wonder what it is. I think it's probably a keyhole. Oh, then that means... Wait, we can think later. I've got 2 more points of abnormality. Number 4, turn your attention to the other side. Specifically bottom right. What do you think these are? Well, they're 2 slots painted red and green. Do you think they're for memory cards? They sure look like they are. And I've saved the best for last. It's about number 4. Huh? Look where it says number 4 on the clock face. That number 4 is the 5th abnormality. Ah, yes, it is rather odd. Does that mean this is the 4th clock? Anyway... I don't know where my screw is. Got it. Give me a second. extra as I was talking without having the microphone on, but I really wish I could find my screwdriver because, yeah, that happens a lot. Okay. Anyway, there are 5 weird things about this clock. What were you looking at anyway? At the clock? Then your eyes must be worse than I thought. Shoot, won't open. There's a control panel in the middle of it? Yeah, I think that's how you unlock it. For each number that is the correct number but not in the correct place, you will get 1 blow. 10 guesses to figure out the password. If you guess wrong 10 times, the code will reset and you must start over. I'm not quite sure how it's supposed to work, but I guess I can mess with it a bit. Okay. One hit, 1 blow. Okay. So if we just change like... There's 1 hit. One hit, 1 blow. It's not telling me a lot though. Okay, so it's also 4 different numbers. Okay, no 5, 3, 6, or 7. Which leaves 1, 2, 4. 8. 2 hits. Alright. Well, if there was 1 hit before with the 1, 2, that means the 1's probably in the wrong place. So maybe... No, it's 2 blows. How are those not the right numbers? Wait, hold on. 6, 7, 5. Maybe I'm off base with 1. No. I'm off base with 2 then. 1, 4, 8, 9. Okay. One, 4, 8, 9. There were 2, and now if we make it 4, 8, 1, 9, I changed them all. Dang it! Oh wait, I didn't change them all. 9's the same. Yes! Whew! Barely made that. You did it, Sigma! Looks like that was the answer. Phew, that was lucky. Anyway, it seems to have unlocked. There's a message on the screen. Currently undergoing internal maintenance. Please stand by. Guess we can't use this one. Yeah. Looks like there are 3 pods. From the left there are 1, 2, and 3. There are numbers on them, you just can't really see them from here. Also, they've got handles? Maybe they're for opening the pods up. Hello. And I did see that clock, don't worry. It's a key, isn't it? A clock, huh? Do you think it was a nipple with 2 hairs growing out of it? Of course not! Well, the hands are pointing at 6:20. And there was nothing on the other side of this one, was there? No. Oh, except that. Oh, this looks like a digital clock. 11 hours and a minute. What? Maintenance complete. Please insert activation chip. What does it mean about an activation chip? Well, I guess it's a chip we insert to activate the pod. You think? Why are you being like that? This is important. Okay, I get it. You need to get Quark into one of these, right? Yeah. Well, this is a clock. The hands are pointing to 7:15. Are you sure you're reading it right? Yeah, see the 12? That's the top. There's something in here. A key? Okay, the clock thing is going to take a bit of figuring out, but I can at least do this. I'm gonna guess this is the silver key. There's a lid on the tanks. You can't open it? Nope. Looks like it's still locked. Well, it's got a keyhole. Then I guess we need to unlock it if we want to open it. Sigma? What? I think you can unlock it right now. Oh. Yeah. I'm a dum-dum. There we go. Okay, now I should be able to open this thing. What the hell? There's a second lid. Yeah, but it's got a hole in the middle. If you stick your hand in there, maybe you can grab the one with the meat in it. It's not meat! Whatever. Let's give it a shot. Ah, hot! Shit, this water's really hot! Really? Really? And these bubbles? Yeah, it's boiling. No way! No jellyfish could survive in boiling water. They are aliens! Yeah, we should try and get the purple one to rise up to the top somehow. We can get it right under the hole in the lid. I think I can grab it. If you move one of the yellow jellyfish to the hole instead, you are a failure, and we are very disappointed in you. What the heck? Okay, let's do this. Okay. Oh, I understand. Okay. Can't move it to the right, so let's move it down. No. Yep. Huh, this is pretty hard. Why did it hit back? Okay. I was trying to find an undo button, but apparently there isn't one. Oh, it moves them one space at a time. That's interesting. There we go. I don't know if that's the intended way to do that, but fuck it. Gotta grab a jelly fast! What the heck? Jellyfish and fast, cause the water is hot. Yeah. This is Ellen. She's a mysterious, intelligent life form from the outer reaches of space. Don't give it a name. Here, take it. Hey, stop it. What if it grabs onto my face and lays eggs in me or something? Lay eggs in me or something. Ha! Come on, it just wants to give you a hug. Besides, it's not even alive. It's a thing. Man-made, like a toy or something. But it's digesting a chunk of meat. That's not meat! Then what is it? Hold on, I'll pull it out now. Yep, fits perfectly. Yeah, I didn't think it did anything. Huh? 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 What the heck is this? A laser? Gosh, I didn't think there'd be something like this behind that picture. A laser. A laser. Laser. Well, there are 3 treatment pods in this room. There are numbers on the end of each one. Reading from left, there are 1, 2, and 3. Excuse me. Look! The lasers added stuff to the time! Yeah, looks like 0 of 15 now. Okay. Well, that's good to know, I guess. Haha, it's open! Well, I guess I'll grab this thing first. I wonder why this clock doesn't have any hands. Don't know why it says number 4 either. What do you think those 2 slots are for? Well, maybe we get a clue or something if we put memory cards in them. I'm not sure. Hey, wait! Don't you have a memory card? Do I? Oh, well, I mean... These look like card slots. There's a red one and a green one. And trying to jam a tree into it is not working. Okay. Well, if we head over to the number 1, we have this. Oh, look! The color changed. I think it says something, too. Before use, the system must be initialized. Please perform the following tests. Treat vegetation. Freeze vegetation. Until tests are complete, pod will not function with human occupant. What the heck is this? We can't put a person in there until it runs its tests. Seems pretty clear to me. Then what about Quark? Don't worry, we just need to run the tests. Something about treating and freezing a plant? Yeah, treating makes sense, these being treatment pods and all, but freezing? Well, we don't really have a choice, do we? We gotta follow the instructions. Come on, we don't have time to just sit around. We gotta do these tests so we can get Quark in one of these pods. Yeah, right. Got it. This is a good idea. Okay, in you go, little guy. Okay, I put the withered plant down. What do we do next? Well, let's try closing the pod. Right, here goes. Identifying subject. Done. Diagnosing subject. Done. Initiating treatment cycle. Wow. Treatment completed. Pod opening. Hey! What the heck is this? That plant was practically dead a minute ago. No way! No way! That's impossible! It's like magic. Well, we won't need this plant anymore. He's done a good job. Thank you for your service, sir. Huh? Hey, it looks like there's something in here. Oh, it must be the thing that was stuck in the trunk. Whatever the treatment was must have pushed it out. Look, there's a hand on the face now. Is this an hour hand? It's pointing to 4 o'clock. Can't really do anything with that. Why is it pointing for? Oh, hold on. A binder. Looks like there's a piece of paper in it. It says, how to open the pod room door. Oh. Oh. A tablet. There's a message on it. 4 pieces for the first password. 1 piece for the second password. The fuck is that supposed to mean? If I touch it, the screen changes. For what? For the huh now? Do you think that maybe pieces could mean like the pieces in the board game? Pieces? Don't you remember what it said on the tablet before the screen popped up? 4 pieces for the first, 1 piece for the second? Those pieces. Okay, but what board game are you talking about? You already forgot? Four pieces for the first. Oops. Huh? 4 pieces for the first password and 1 piece for the second. What the crap is that supposed to mean? Okay, TOBCN? Doesn't make any sense. Minute, hour. 15 minutes? 4 hours. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. S. I don't know what that told me. It didn't really tell me much of anything, actually. Tis art. Okay. Four pieces for the first password, 1 piece for the second. I don't understand what that means. SYUR? GG. This is pointless. I don't know what password I'm supposed to put in here. Clover said it might have to do something with a board game. Guess I should go have another look at the game, I guess. Oh, hey, we put the plant in a good place. Oh, do you think we could use this plant for one of those tests? Yeah, I guess we could. There's some green sticking out of the trunk. Oh well, might as well take it with me. I am an idiot. Okay. Okay, this time it's the healthy plant's turn. Wonder if it'll work. Who knows? Let's just close it up. Identifying subject. Done. Diagnosing subject. Done. Initiating freeze cycle. Sorry, I don't know why I'm doing that. Okay. Freeze test complete. Pod opening. Well, there's definitely a frozen plant lying in the pod. Whoa, it's totally frozen stiff. Probably because of your lame joke. Did I say something? Look, the leaves are all crunchy. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Ah! Oh man, what'd you do, Clover? It's all broken now. But... Whatever. Well, just help me clean it up. Huh? This wasn't here before. It's that plastic thing that was stuck in the trunk. Oh, it must have fallen out when the plant shattered. Alright, I think that should complete both the tests. So hurry up and put Quark in. I know. Hang on. There we go. He's sure sleeping pretty hard, huh? You'd never think he's sick. I guess that Sopril stuff is pretty strong. Yeah, so... What do we do now? How about closing the cover like we did before? That should start the automatic diagnosis. Oh, yeah, okay, got it. Identifying subject done. Diagnosing subject done. Single human occupant secured. Beginning treatment. Is he gonna be okay? Maybe we should check the screen. Yeah. I think this is some kind of readout of Quark's vital signs. Body temperature, pulse rate, blood pressure, respiration frequency. They all look normal. Oh, what a relief. Wait. There's something else down at the bottom. Radical 6 virus detected in subject. System is not equipped to treat Radical 6. Current program will alleviate symptoms but cannot cure viral infection. What the heck? Then what was the point of putting him in here? Well, I don't think there was no point. After all, it says it can alleviate the symptoms. But... Hold on, let's keep looking. It says more. This system is capable of inducing a cold sleep state. Cold sleep state freezes subject with CAS, preserving cellular structure. During cold sleep state, body functions are suspended, preventing viral spread. Activate sleep function? Yes, no. Cold sleep? What the heck is that? I have no idea. But remember the freezing test? Whatever, we need to get out of here and tell everyone about this. What should we tell it to do? Huh? Do we put him in cold sleep? No question. What if we got smashed like the plant? No it is. Okay. It did it again! There's another hand. A minute hand this time. Looks like it's pointing to 5 past. Okay. I have a thought. This is 4. And it is 4 and 1. It'll make more sense that way. Okay. Currently contains Quark. There's a clock drawn above the handle. Clock. Hands are pointing to 7:15. Okay. So pod number 1 is 7 and 3. Okay. $6.20. 6 and 4. And 3 was just 15, if I remember correctly. So 0 and 3. Okay. Now, if we compare that to the puzzle game, 7 minutes, 3 hours. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. So first is C. Actually, I'm gonna make this red. C. Okay. 6 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. 1, 2, 3. B. Wait. I'm an idiot. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Y. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. R. Okay, no. It is 15 and 20, isn't it? I have to go around the board quite a few times then. Alright, here we go. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. S. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. P. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A. Okay, now it's actually forming a word. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. S. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. T. Passed. Got it. Okay. P A S T. Good job! You logged in! Yeah, but look at the screen. Huh? It's a password for the safe. Tablet. The screen says the following. 4 pieces, 1 piece for the second. 1 piece for the second password. 1 piece for the second password. 1 piece? Do I just start throwing in each and every piece of the puzzle until it eventually works? I mean, we can. T. Nope. Next. O. Nope. B. Oops. Nope. C. Nope. N. Nope. C. We already tried C. J. I might as well just try each and every letter on this thing. I'm thinking that's not right. I found the first password, but what about the second one? I have no idea, Sigma. And I give up. So. 4 pieces for the first made plenty of sense, but 1 piece for the second? Alright, well, screw the tablet then. I'll look up the solution later, maybe. Treatment center. Moon, star moon. This is safe, right? Yeah, just like the ones in the AB room and infirmary. It should open when we plug in the right password, assuming it works like the others, of course. You did it! You opened it! Whoa, that thing looks dangerous. You mean this gun thing? Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. I think this is just an injection gun. It's a helpful tool, not a weapon. Are you sure? I think that kind of depends on what's in that vial there. Well, the label says neostigmine. Huh? What did you just say? Neostigmine? Why? Does that mean something? Let me see it. Neostigmine. Neostigmine. I feel like I've heard that somewhere before. No good. I can't remember. Well, I don't think it's bad though. Do you have any proof? Nope. Of course not. Of course not. Could you let me hang on to this? Are you sure it's not dangerous? What would you do if it was? Alright. I trust you. You don't seem like a bad person. Thanks. Then how about I let you take me on a date sometime? If we get out of here in one piece. Yeah! Cool. Yes! Moving on. We've still got a bunch of stuff in here. Yeah, but it's all flat stuff. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, first we've got a map. Floor B. The map I found in the infirmary said floor A. I guess that means floor A is the top floor. I mean, we took the elevator down to get here, right? Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, up next, some gray cards. Key cards. They've got moons on them. That must mean they are the moon keys the announcer was talking about. There are two of them, just like with the sun keys. One for you and me. And the other one's for Quark. But he's, well, there's not much point in giving it to him. I'll hang on to it for now. Okay, what's next? A piece of paper with something written on it. Here are some AV games for you. Not voting is not an option. Everybody gets penalized. Blah, blah, blah. Oops. In other words, all three of us can't not vote. One of us has to. So either you or me, you mean. Oh well. There's no point to pick Ally. There's no reason not to pick Ally in the next round anyway. Of course, first we've got to get out of this room. And that'll be easy. Just look at the last thing in the safe. The key to the exit. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's the lock for the exit. It says lock right now. Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, let's do this. Thank you for not yelling at me every time I ask that. Like certain somebody. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You found it.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes.
Hey, guess what
remain
Dio did?
until ambidex game polling closes.
What the
Someone
hell?
else must have opened one of the AB.
Oops. Well, why would they do that? Whatever, we should be heading back anyway. I headed for the door.
Wait!
Clover's voice stopped me. What is it? I turned to see her pointing toward the wall with the treatment pods.
The screen, it changed. The
What?
screen on the pod's monitor thingy.
Oh yeah. It says, recent operational records. I stepped closer and began to read. What it said was interesting. Currently treating one subject. That one subject had to mean Quark. This was the pod we'd put him into, after all. I read on. One subject released, 7:48. 8:06, one subject successfully restored. 8:16, cold sleep mode disengaged. Beginning restoration of one subject. All prior records have been erased. Authorization, admin. I checked the other pods. They were all the same. One subject released. Subject restored. Engaged. Well, what is all this?
I think think it's saying that about 8 hours ago, somebody in this pod woke up from cold sleep. Well, 3 people actually. 1 for each pod. They all say the same thing, see?
That's before we all woke up, huh? I mean, it hasn't been 8 hours yet.
Yeah.
So the 3 pod people could be 3 of us. We're pod people! They could have been captured earlier. Don't know how much earlier. Then they were thawed out 8 hours ago and carried into the AB rooms.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. I really don't think there'd be anyone else in here besides the 9 of us. Well, I guess it's actually the 10 of us, huh?
Yeah. If you count the old woman we found, then it would be 10, wouldn't it? T'would indeed. So who are the 3 pod people?
Don't ask me. How am I supposed to know that? All it says is subject. A, that's creepy. B, it doesn't tell us anything about who they might have been.
Doesn't say when they were put into cold sleep either.
And this bit, where it says, all prior records have been erased. Authorization admin. That seems pretty suspicious to me.
I wonder why they wouldn't just write the time, though.
What?
Well, you said it yourself. The log says 8 hours ago, not like 9:15 a.m. Those minus signs have to mean this far in the past. Who would ever write the time like that?
Yeah, that is weird.
Maybe Zero Senior doesn't want us to know what the actual time is.
Why not?
Hell if I know. Speaking of things I don't know, why did this stuff suddenly show up? Seems like whatever it was that triggered this activated as soon as we opened the door to Lou.
Wouldn't that mean Zero Senior set it up to work that way?
Yeah, but why? That's what I'm asking. What reason would he have to do that?
Maybe he wanted us to see the records.
Perhaps we deleted a bunch of the data. Why?
Could it all be a trick?
A trick?
All of these records are fake. Zero Senior just set it up to mess with us.
So you're saying this is just a joke?
Well, I can't say for sure, but it seems possible. Right?
No, it doesn't make sense.
Well, let's ask somebody else. Maybe they can think of something.
Yeah, you're right. If the AB gates have opened, we need to be heading to the warehouse anyway.
Yeah, and we need to tell everyone what happened with Quark.
We double-checked that Quark was alright in his pod, then hurried out of the treatment center. I'm a hungry boy. Is this another warehouse?
It looks just like the other one. Hey, could you show me that map? Yeah, I thought so. This one is right under the floor A warehouse.
Huh, so it is.
Oh, are those?
Those doors are white.
And there are 3 of them.
Okay, let's go take a closer look.
I knew it. These are chromatic doors. See? They've got a little box right next to them, just like the others.
So these are the third round chromatic doors, huh? I guess we'll be coming back here pretty soon.
Yeah. Well, we might not have to.
What do you mean?
We both have 6 BP right now.
Yeah, that's true.
We're a pair,
So?
right? And
Yeah.
who's our opponent?
Quark.
Exactly. But he's in the pod right now, so...
If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
You aren't saying we should pick Betray, are you?
Weren't you planning to? I thought that was why you were okay with option C when we were making the groups.
No, that's not... I thought that with Quark's condition, I'd be able to choose Ally and not worry about getting betrayed.
Oh, come on. You don't need to lie to me. We're partners. That means we share the same destiny. So let's not hide anything from each other, okay?
But I'm telling the truth! I'm not hiding anything!
Wait, you're serious? You were really going to pick Ally? Whoa, hold on a second there. We might not get another chance like this. Let's say we ally and get up to 8 points. We don't know if we'll be able to get any points next round. For all we know, there might not even be a next round. There are 3 other people with 6 BP, right? Dio, Kay, and Phi. What do you think's going to happen if one of them gets 9 points this round?
Well, that's not gonna happen.
Why not?
Vi and Luna are playing against Tenmyoji. And he's only got 1 BP left, though. I really don't think they'd pick Betray. If Tenmyoji picked Ally, they'd kill him. Same goes for Dio. He's playing against Alice and Kay. And Alice's BP.
No! Don't even think about that!
I agree. But her BP is the same as Tenmyoji's, so unless Dio's willing to kill someone, he won't be able to get his BP tonight.
Then Alice has to vote Betray.
Yeah, that is generally the best defensive choice.
But if Dio chooses Ally,
Then,
Kay would have 9 BP.
yeah.
Jeez. Well, it's just like I said then. If Kay gets 9 BP, then there won't be a third AB game.
Well, that's not necessarily the case.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on!
So you think that Kay will stay here, even if he gets enough points to leave?
I don't know, but it's possible.
No, it's not.
Well, we can think about how we're gonna vote later. For now, we need to get back to the others. There's a couple things I gotta do when we get back.
Fine.
Okay, back to floor A then. Let's move. I turned to head for the exit. After a few moments, I heard Clover's footsteps following behind me. Oh my god, who is texting me right now? Not texting, it's Discord.
Clover. Oh, thank goodness you're back.
Yep.
Are we the last ones?
Yes.
Hey, where's Quark?
Well, Tenmyoji's expression was furious, and from the way he was stomping toward me, I felt like I only had a few seconds before I was on the ground with his hands around my neck. I explained what had happened with Quark in the pods as quickly as I could.
So are these pod things really safe?
Probably.
Probably?
No, they're definitely safe. He's fine.
Are they safe or aren't they? Look, I'm just worried about him, alright? Can you take me to this treatment center, Clover? Don't worry. We've still got 20 minutes left. Plenty of time to go have a look and come back.
Okay. Come on then.
As soon as she finished, she was off. Tenmyoji followed at her heels, and in the blink of an eye, they were gone. Out the magenta door. Alright, you guys got some splaining to do.
I beg your pardon?
You opened the AB gates before Clover and I got back, didn't you? I want to know why the hell you'd go and do something like that.
Sigma, take a look.
As she spoke, Vi gestured toward the line of AB rooms. Only one was open.
It's not like we opened them all up.
Oh, so you're saying you're only one person or one pair jumped the gun here?
Yes.
Well, then who was it?
I opened it.
Oh, so it was you. I figured as much.
Not really a big deal, okay? I mean, you came right back.
Yes, Dio, it is a big deal.
Why? If you hadn't made it back by the deadline, you'd have just defaulted to Ally.
No, not just. Are you telling me you didn't know? Didn't you find one of these notes?
What?
We found this in the treatment center.
There was no such thing in the pressure exchange chamber.
The what?
I didn't see one in the pantry either.
Huh. Well, whatever. You should really probably read it, though.
Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not a option.
That's the red door, and this is the other one. Interesting. Okay.
If both parties refuse to vote, then every bunny gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote.
You get it now? If we hadn't gotten back in time, Clover, Quark, and I could have died.
Alright,
Would you
alright,
just-
I get it. Sorry. Cut me some slack though, man. I didn't know.
So you wouldn't have opened the gate if you did?
Of course I wouldn't have. What the hell, bro?
You said the room you went into was a treatment center, right?
Yeah.
If they treat people there, I think they'd have shelves of medicine and stuff. Did you find any Accelavir?
No. It's not really that kind of place. It just had these pods and that was it. Besides, if we found anything to cure Reticle 6, we wouldn't have put Quark in the pod.
I see. Can the pod cure Radical 6?
No, unfortunately.
How do you know that?
Oh. Well, it said so on the screen next to the pods. Something about how it can provide relief from the symptoms, but it can't actually cure the disease. It's better than nothing, though. Alright, there's one more thing about the pods I should tell you. As quick as I could, I explained what the records had said about the pod's occupants and their cold sleep.
Cold sleep?
Are you suggesting that 3 of us were, until recently, cryogenically frozen?
If you can trust what we read, yeah.
Which of us are the pod people then?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Didn't say who they were, or even when they were frozen.
So this cold sleep, that means they basically froze the body solid, right? Not like how a bear or something hibernates where it just slows way down.
Yeah, I think so.
So what would happen to the heart?
What?
Wouldn't it stop when you were put into a cold sleep?
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
Oh! That's why Quark's bracelet is... Oh! So if we go into cold sleep, our bracelets will come off.
Then we can just defrost ourselves right away.
You said there were 3 pods, right?
We'd only need to do it 3 times for the 9 of us. Uh-huh.
I imagine that will work for you, but perhaps not so much for me.
Oh, the armor.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll figure something out. We should go have a look at any rate. We'll be able to come up with a plan once we know more.
Of course.
Right now? Isn't there sort of an A-B game going on?
What? What do you mean the cold sleep function doesn't work?
I'm sorry.
You don't have anything to apologize for, Luna. Zero Senior must have just locked it down.
But when Clover and I were here, it worked.
Yeah, I remember checking it.
Then that bastard set this up. Oh, that's low.
It is not pleasant, but consider this. We have seen how thorough Zero is. Would he really have left such an obvious loophole?
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. If Zero Jr. heard me, he could have shut it off.
Whatever the case, it is an unfortunate outcome.
Unfortunate? Really? You sure? Aren't you just a little bit relieved? After all, we were gonna get our bracelets off while you were stuck with yours.
How could you say that? I would never be so petty as...
Well, before Kid could finish, the announcer's voice echoed through the facility.
Ten minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Time's running out. We should get back, guys.
I'm staying here. I can't leave Quark.
Are you nuts, old man? You're a solo. Luna and Phi could kill you.
Yeah, I know. I've only got 1 BP.
Exactly. If you don't vote, you'll default to ally. All they have to do is pick betray.
We won't. You staying here won't change our vote. Right. We always intended to choose ally. Tenmyoji staying here is just another reason for us to stick to that plan.
Luna has the same number of BP as you, Tenmyoji. Normally, the safe plan would be to choose Betray. Since you will be unable to betray them, then Phi and Luna can choose to ally without worrying about their own points.
Yes.
Well, there you go. I trust Phi and Luna. I'm sure they'll choose ally.
Sounds good. Okay then, Tenmyoji. You take care of Quark.
You think I need you to tell me that? I won't take my eyes off him for a minute.
Come on. We don't have much time left. We need to go.
Back at the Flore warehouse, we open the AB rooms. Jingle, 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 jangle, 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 jingle.
4 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Alright, Clover. We should probably head in too.
Okay.
Well, we all remember what my usual default option is, yes? For those out there who need a refresher,
Sigma,
just
do
watch.
you remember what I said to the other warehouse?
Yeah. You told me we should betray Quark since we might not get another chance like this. Right?
Yeah. Can I, take that back? I changed
Huh?
my mind a little bit after talking to Tenmyoji. I think we should choose ally.
Hey, that's more than just a little bit. That's like someone trading in a Shih Tzu for a German Shepherd. What kind of analogy is that? What the hell happened with you two? Did he say something to you?
I can't tell you.
What? Why?
I just can't. You'd laugh if I did anyway.
I won't laugh.
Really?
Promise.
Well, I still can't tell you.
Hey, come on!
I promised. I told Tenmyoji I wouldn't tell anybody.
Oh, well, okay. I guess that's that then. Alright, fine. I won't ask about it again. Tenmyoji doesn't really have anything to do with this, right? Our opponent is Quark.
No, he does matter. Quark is really important to Tenmyoji. If we betray Quark, we're betraying Tenmyoji. Come on, don't you remember? When we were going into the red, blue, and green doors, Tenmyoji said something.
I didn't say there wasn't anyone I trusted. There's one person. Clover. I just know that you'll keep him safe.
I can't betray somebody who'd say that about me.
You seem pretty ready to betray him back on floor B.
That's because I didn't know who he was.
Oh-ho! So you're saying you know who Tenmyoji really is?
Well, if what he told me was true, yeah.
10
1
seconds.
minute
No, 1
remains
minute.
until Ambidex game polling closes.
Please, choose ally.
You aren't gonna try and vote yourself?
If I try, you'll just throw me off, right? I don't think I'm strong enough to fight you. So,
Alright. With that, I turned to face the voting machine. And then she ejected me. The question was, what would I do? Ally or betray? Just as Clover had said, betraying Quark was like betraying Tenmyoji. That wasn't even taking into consideration that Quark was just a kid. And he was infected with a deadly disease that would almost certainly kill him if we didn't do something. Excuse me. How could I betray someone like that? Only a monster would take advantage of a helpless child for their own gain. Betray. On the other hand, what Clover had said in the warehouse on floor B was true. It was unlikely that I'd get a chance like this again. If I chose Betray, then I'd have 9 BP. And every time I've gotten 9 BP, horrible things happen. I would be able to escape this godforsaken
10
hellhole.
seconds remain until Ambidex's game polling closes.
Yeah, this trash bag is starting to get rank. So what would my choice be? What would I do? Ally or Betray? Didn't I say that already? I chose...
2, 1.
Boop. Vote has been recorded. Please wait.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
What did you choose, Sigma?
You didn't see me push the button?
No?
Huh. Well, you'll know in a moment. Let's go. I gave her a light pat on the shoulder and headed toward the wall where the results would be displayed. Like a cheeky, stupid shit.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
I looked down. 2 Betray, 2 Ally, 2 Ally. Okay, everything worked out.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet.
Figures Deal would
see
be
your
willing to kill
updated
Alice.
Bracelet points.
So you chose Ally, huh?
Yeah. Quark's sick, a kid, and unable to vote. I couldn't bring myself to betray someone like that.
Thank you.
No need to thank me. I only did what anyone would have. So you guys chose Ally too, huh?
Of course. Tenmyoji had only 1 BP left, and he was guaranteed to vote Ally. So there's no way we could betray somebody in that position.
If we had, then he'd...
Yeah, you didn't have much choice. Alice, K, and Dio, on the other hand, seem to have had a less pleasant round.
Hey, what the hell is your problem? You're either crazy or just an asshole. Were you trying to kill me?
No, nothing like that.
Well, then what was it like? If we'd voted Ally,
You would be dead. The needles in your bracelet would have activated, killing you.
See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I didn't think there was any way in hell you guys would choose Ally, not with Alice's BP at 1. The only way you could possibly vote was Betray. Picking Ally when I knew you guys would pick Betray would have been suicide.
You can't die. You've got 6 BP.
Well, maybe not immediately, no. But I would have been signing my own death warrant. Heck, not just mine. Everyone except Kay's.
What?
Didn't you think it through? Your vote was always going to be Betray. Let's say I was a raving lunatic and picked Ally. What would happen to K's BP?
6 plus 3 would make 9.
See? Then it'd be game over. Life over. He'd open the number 9 door and blow this popsicle stand. And that'd leave us twisting in the wind, living out the rest of our miserable lives stuck in this place. You see? That's why I chose Betray. I did it to save all our necks, including yours.
She can't even argue with that. Alice gritted her teeth and scowled fiercely at Dio, apparently trying to think of a rebuttal before finally snorting indignantly and stalking away. Well, shortly thereafter, the warehouse was filled with the rumbling sound of the doors sliding shut. 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 Okay.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the Star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
As many times as we want, huh? Then that means...
We can play the AB game as many times as we want. Right?
Hey, didn't Zero Jr. say something about this?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah, he did. Can you guys all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all our colors and groups are this time. Within moments, a series of wrists were extended for me to examine. That was too fast. I see. Okay, Luna and Clover are a cyan pair, and Fi and Alice are a magenta pair. The remaining 3 are all solos. K is red, Dio's green, and I'm blue. So how are the groups supposed to work for the next round? I think the next doors are going to be those white ones down in the Floor B warehouse.
Yeah, I heard about those. Alice told me about them while we were here waiting for you and Clover. I think I've got them figured out.
Yeah, so lay it out for us. How are the groups gonna be... How are the groups gonna shake out this time? Fi nodded and began to explain. Option A. Tenmyoji and Quark, yellow, pair up with me, blue, and open one door. Fi and Alice pair with Dio to open another door. Luna and Clover pair up with K to open the last one. And that's the only option.
Oh? Is there only one option?
Yes. No other combinations would be able to open the secondary doors. Admittedly, Tenmyoji and Quark aren't here for us to check, but I'm sure they're the yellow pair. If they weren't, then Sigma would be stuck without anybody he could pair up with.
Oh, God. I never thought I'd have to put up with Dio again.
Well, you just didn't think hard enough then. Sooner or later, everybody puts up with Dio. Wait.
Wait.
So, what should we do now? It looks like we have a lot of time until the primary doors open.
Yeah, about 80 minutes.
I'm worried about Quark's condition. Those pods can't cure Radical 6. He still needs help.
Well, we don't have anything to lose. So we might as well look for that medicine. Excelivir, right?
Yeah. What about the rest of you?
Oh, I'll help.
As will I.
Me too.
Fine. I guess I can help.
What about you, Sigma?
Of course I'll help. What kind of a jerk wouldn't?
Okay.
As I look at Dio.
We should split up and search.
Well, after some discussion, Dio and Kay were assigned to the pantry, Luna and Alice to the treatment center, Clover, Fi, and myself to the pressure exchange chamber. Whatever the crap that means. That one's not even been mentioned before.
Shall we regroup in the Floor B warehouse 10 minutes before the doors open?
We've certainly talked about the pantry enough, though. We all nodded. Kay turned to Alice and Luna.
You are going to the treatment center, correct?
Yes.
Then please remember to tell Tenmyoji where we intend to meet and when.
Okay.
You must also remember to bring Quark with you. I am concerned about removing him from the pod, but it can't be helped. Without Quark's
Also want to
bracelet,
cut off his arm.
Sigma and Tenmyoji will be unable to open the secondary door.
Right. Good. Looks like we got all that straightened out. Let's go.
Ah! With a final nod to one another, we split up, each team heading in a different direction. Set my phone to vibrate. Like I probably should have done before we started. What in the world is this room? So, this is the pressure exchange chamber?
No, this is the prep room. There are 2 levels. The actual pressure exchange chamber is downstairs.
How do you know that?
Alice told me. She was one of the people who investigated this room.
Oh, did you talk to her when you were waiting for us back in the warehouse?
Yeah.
Well, let's head downstairs then.
Good idea.
PEC, or PEC, or Pressure Exchange Chamber. Exchange Chamber. This looks like a puzzle. So this is the real thing.
Seems like it.
Why did they have something like this here?
Well, this is just what Alice told me, but
Apparently, the pressure inside the facility was a lot higher than the pressure outside. That was part of a system designed to keep the virus from getting in. It did mean, however, that we'd need to go through a decompression process in order to get outside.
remember all those suits along the wall of the prep room? Those keep you from getting infected. We won't even be able to enter the pressure exchange chamber if we don't have them on.
I see. Whoa, 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 whoa! Then that newspaper article's right?
Unfortunately, that seems pretty likely.
So the air out there is teeming with Radical 6.
Yeah.
Something's been bothering me.
What is it?
Aren't you saying that if we put on those suits, we can go into the pressure exchange chamber and go outside, right?
Oh. No, we can't do that. The door beyond the pressure exchange chamber is locked up tight.
Damn it. Just one door between us and freedom.
Well, if you look at it that way, it's the same as the number 9 door.
Okay, yeah, but,
Whatever. We need to be focusing on finding that Accelavir. Quark needs it.
well, there's a box over there.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll go look around upstairs. You two take this floor, all right?
Okay.
Why wouldn't they? People stream lots of things all the time. Isn't that the idea? We looked everywhere we could think of, but turned up nothing. My phone just keeps vibrating. Eventually, I couldn't keep my mouth shut any longer. Hey, what do you think the deal is with this stuff about the world being infested with some crazy virus? I would think visual novels would be great for streaming. A pandemic seems like it would make the news, but I don't remember hearing anything. Oh, wait a minute. You mentioned it, didn't you? Back when Dio was asking questions? We were in the infirmary. It was right after Quark lost it.
Have any of you guys heard anything about any sort of viral pandemic?
Well, no. But
And then Alice said,
I have heard rumors about a virus being used as bioweapon.
so what's the rumor she was talking about? I got the feeling you and Alice were talking about the same thing. Clover, what do you know? What are you and Alice anyway? I heard you guys belong to some sort of organization, but what is it? Yeah, I thought that the second I saw her. Clover was quiet for a long time. She bit her thumbnail and looked down at the floor. Also, Clover got a lot more, revealing since the first game. Then finally she lifted her head and met my eyes.
I think I can trust you. Just don't tell Alice, okay?
Alright.
Promise?
Promise. Clover nodded and began to talk. Alright, we finally get the full story from both sides. I listened with rapt attention, at a complete loss for words. Here is what she said. Of course. Alice and I are agents of the SOIS, which is under the jurisdiction of the Department of Defense. Well, that's quite a launch. SOIS stands for Special Office of Internal Security, and we're an elite intelligence and division that investigates potentially disruptive or dangerous elements, such as domestic or foreign terrorists, radical political splinter groups, and religious organizations with extreme agendas that could pose a threat to the state or citizenry. Okay. Should I click? Oh. Our existence hasn't been made public, so there are only a few people who even know we exist. Okay. There's always those secret organizations that don't actually exist. You're probably wondering how I even got involved in something like that, huh? Oh, dang it. Well, it started when I met Alice. I told you that I've played the nonary game before, right? I don't know, have you in this timeline? I lost track. Well, this was after the second time, so about a year ago. We just escaped, and we were all stuffed into this SUV barreling across the desert. I was driving, and that's when I saw her. Alice. She was standing next to the road with her thumb out. She was already working for the SOIS, and she'd been on her way to the building we'd been trapped in as part of our investigation. But on the way, her car had broken down. We offered to give her a ride, of course. After she got in, we started talking, and it turned out that Alice had gotten a tip that the terrorists she was after were in the building we'd been trapped in. So we showed him the guy in the trunk. It was, very interesting. We couldn't see how us playing the nonary game had anything to do with the terrorists. But Alice had a suggestion. Maybe the two people who trapped you in there are the terrorists. That didn't seem very likely to us, but we were chasing after them anyway, so we decided to bring Alice with us. I mean, it's definitely wasn't June and Santa. That would make zero sense. Unfortunately, we didn't find them. As far as we know, they're still out there now, on the run. One of them actually still alive. Anyway, we were taken back to the SOIS headquarters and put into custody. I guess they thought there had to be some kind of connection between us being kidnapped and the terrorist group they were investigating. What about Jumpy? Whatever happened to him anyway? But they must not have found anything, because after a few days of questioning, they let us go. We all went home and returned to our lives. But things didn't go back to the way they'd been. My mom got real worried about me and my brother, since we'd gotten kidnapped twice now, so she hired bodyguards for us. I don't think so? Oh, I haven't told you about my brother, have I? He's super awesome for one, and blind, and was dressed as a cult leader once. And he was in both of the last 2 nunnery games too. Anyway, we'd been grabbed twice. But the people behind the 2 nunnery games were totally different. That didn't matter to my mom though, so after all, these huge men in black suits followed me and my brother everywhere. That's right, they were like rich or something, weren't they? It was awful. We were always being watched. People would look at us funny because we were being followed around by a bunch of creepy looking guys. I couldn't stand it. At least Snake didn't have to look at the other people looking at them. Just when I thought I'd finally be free, all that was waiting for me was another kind of prison. The only time I was really happy was when I was hanging out with my brother. So we were talking it over one day and we decided to leave. Like, run away. So we did it! After that, we lived on our own. So we did! The end. I worked in a cafe and he composed music. Oh, that makes sense, because of the piano. He plays the harp and he started writing this kind of new agey music. It got kind of popular, so we didn't have to worry too much about surviving. Yeah, good job, Snake. Sometimes he'd play at little venues like coffee houses and stuff, and his fans would show up and listen to him play and cry. Oh, the last word. Or some of them would meet on their own to recite stuff from the book he'd written and play his songs. I know that sounds kind of like weird and culty, but they just do that stuff on their own, okay? My brother doesn't have anything to do with it. Could be the robes. He decided to keep them. Kill one fly, another shows up. Anyway, we did that for a while, and then one day Alice showed up. I need your help, she told us. We need people who can do what you can do. So we went to the location she gave us, and it turned out to be the headquarters of the SOIS, where they'd taken us after the second nunnery game. Oh, they both went? They put us in a room with about a dozen or so other people, who were all about the same age as us. A bunch of them looked familiar, too. It only took a moment to realize how we knew each other. 2 AB games. They were the kids from the first nunnery game. Oh, just the first one? Okay. We were all excited to see each other again, and we were hugging and shaking hands and stuff. And then Alice walked in. The whole room went quiet. She walked up to the podium and looked around the room, making eye contact with each one of us. Right now, a terrorist organization is preparing for a major attack. They plan to trigger a viral pandemic. If they succeed, They will strike a massive blow against all of humanity, not just any one country. It's possible that we as a species will die out completely. We are doing our best to prevent this, but we need your help. You are what we call espers. You have the ability to access the morphogenetic field, and we need that. I'm guessing you don't know what any of that is, but basically we can do this thing that's kind of like telepathy. I mean, it isn't really telepathy, but that's probably the closest thing, okay? As she looks at Sigma's face, just get more and more confused. Espers can Espers can resonate their consciousness with another person through this thing called the morphogenetic field. The purpose of the first nonary game was to research that ability. The purpose of the second was pure revenge. So, yeah. So they kidnapped kids who had the potential to do it and threw them into the game. Technically somebody died, but then that was erased. I also gathered up all the kids from that experiment. Well, I mean, it had been 9 years since it happened, so we weren't really kids anymore. Wait, that would include... June, wouldn't it? Anyway, everybody she brought in was an Esper. That included me and my brother, of course. I bet you think I'm just making all this up, huh? I don't blame you. It is pretty crazy. I mean, I was even starting to forget I could do that stuff. Oh, God, there's a fly on my microphone. Okay. So when I heard Alice's story, I was like, screw that! I was trying to move on with my life, and now some shady government creeps wanted me to use that weird ability I had for them? No way. I wasn't even sure I could do it anymore. Some of the others felt differently, though, and they told Alice they'd do it. It was a job, after all, and most people wouldn't turn down a salary like that. Oh, right, I forgot to tell you. She told us how much they'd pay us if we helped. There were a lot of zeros. It was a lot, more wealth than you can imagine. But I was still totally against doing it. My brother told me he'd go along with whatever I decided, so I decided we were leaving. And then they silenced us. I am a ghost. A couple days passed, and then Alice showed up at our apartment. She told us everyone is dead. She didn't waste time. The people behind the first nonary game might have been part of the terrorist organization Alice and the SOIS were after. Well, it's a good thing we brought one of them, and the other guys are all dead. Oops. Wasn't that she asked something that I might want to know more about? That got me curious, my brother too. But the clincher was what Seven said to us. He was one of the guys that got abducted with us for the second nonary game. She called him on her phone right then and there and handed it to us. Those government guys, they have connections. You guys are the only people who can do this. It's been a long time since I've had to be 7, okay? We don't know where Junpei is. He's gone off to travel the world looking for Akane. Oh, okay. I haven't been able to get a hold of him. Please, just do me a favor and help Alice out. Junpei, like Seven, another participant from the second nonary game. Akane, the mastermind behind it. One of the people behind the second nonary game. And his true love is the thing. Seven was a Japanese policeman, which is probably how Alice got in touch with him. Anyway, That did it. My brother and I agreed to join the SOYS. SOYS. For the next couple months, all we did was train. Half of the time, it was general knowledge and technical skills an SOIS sergeant would need. The other half was learning to strengthen our Esper abilities. They'd actually known about Espers for quite a while and had a lot of techniques that helped us get better and stronger. That's good. This is a long backstory. Especially with all the... Oh, by the way, this is this person. After several months of hard work, we were finally ready for our first field missions. This is where Snake dies, isn't it? Mine was an infiltration. My brother stayed at the base so I could relay information back through him. I was supposed to sneak into a research facility, posing as one of their workers, and then use the morphogenetic field to transmit what I found back to my brother. But everything went wrong. It was a trap. The whole research facility was fake and I got captured. Alice had to come and rescue me. I'd been sending information about the inside of the facility to my brother, and Alice used that information to come and find me. As soon as she got there, she picked me up and carried me out. I was relieved and happy to be alive and free, but I also felt ashamed and miserable. While she was carrying me back out, I started to cry. She was just so cool, and I wasn't. I wanted to be just like her. So from that day onward, I did everything I could to be more like Alice. Who we've thankfully heard the backstory of herself. Our infiltration ended in failure, but we did manage to get something useful. In fact, we were able to figure out where their headquarters was. The directors decided that December 25th, 2028 would be the day we would strike. This time I promised myself we wouldn't screw it up. I was finally going to get some answers about something that had been with me for most of my life. But then, on December 22nd, 3 days before the raid, Alice and I were attacked by people in gas masks. People. While we were going over our plans. Not one person? Or is that a mistranslation or something? And when you woke up, you were in the warehouse.
Yeah.
All of that talking seemed to have tired Clover out. How do you think I feel? She sighed, and her long hair swayed as she moved. It was quite striking. How old is she? Hey, I've got a few questions.
What are they?
Well, first off, your, powers, I guess? I'm guessing you can't use them right now.
Yeah. I'm not really sure why. I've been sending my brother messages ever since I woke up, but...
No response.
Yeah. If there was another Esper here, it could make me stronger. But that's just wishful thinking. Wait.
What?
Well, if there's someone else who's stronger than me, then they kind of absorb my powers. Maybe... No, never mind. That's probably not it.
It's me, Dio! Sorry. Right, whatever. I have some other questions, so... Moving on. I think I understand what Alice is talking about now. They were trying to spread that virus, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So who are they?
Well, I can't tell you that.
What? Why not? You told me all that other stuff, but this is too much?
Well, Alice would be mad at me.
I already told you I wouldn't tell her.
But
Fine. Okay, let me rephrase. When are they gonna do it?
well, if we knew that, we wouldn't have gone to all that trouble.
Oh, so you don't know.
No. All we know is soon.
But that could mean just about anything.
Yeah. It could be next week or next month or even next year. Or it could have happened already.
Wait, you mean they might have already released the virus? Wouldn't that make
Would
sense?
that make the most sense?
Thank you, Clover.
Like, how about this room?
Oh, what the crap is that?
Or that newspaper article? And the 3 people who were put in cold sleep.
Are you saying you, me, and Alice were frozen and the pandemic happened while we were on ice? Wait. No, that doesn't make any sense. Nobody else has heard of Radical 6 either.
Maybe they're lying.
Really? All 6 of them?
Well, if Kay really does have memory loss, then it's only 5. Quark is out too.
So you're saying Tenmyoji, Dio, Phi, and Luna are all lying? I guess they are a little suspicious.
Right?
And what's their motive?
For lying? How would I know?
Then what's the motive for a terrorist organization to start a pandemic? Erasing
I heard
the
it
world?
was something about purifying the unclean?
Purifying the unclean?
Oh.
What are they, Sherber?
Unclean. 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 Unclean.
What? What are you doing?
Shut up. Just hold on a minute. I'm this close to remembering. Unclean. Clean. Een.
She leapt up, suddenly excited. Though I had no idea what she was talking. Oh, Neil, what?
Did you forget it already? I'm talking about this stuff.
As she spoke, she pulled something out of her pocket. It was the injection gun, complete with a vial of medication. Or poison. One of the two. Oh, right. I remember that. Hey, this is a song we haven't heard before. It was in the safe in the treatment center, right?
Yeah.
I didn't have any idea what it was, though, so I gave it to you.
Exactly.
Are you saying you've heard about this neostigmine stuff before?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just remembered.
You remembered?
My mother told me about that. Neostigmine is a type of colon esterase inhibitor. That means it's a sort of antidote for tubocurarine.
Sorry, but I still don't get it.
How easy do I have to make it? Ugh. Okay, fine. I'll start at the top, alright? The stuff I've got in here is neostigmine, which counteracts the muscle relaxant tubocurarine. Following me?
Turbocurarine is the poison in our bracelets, right? I know how to solve that one death route.
Thing we get injected with if we're penalized.
First, is this over real? Which puts you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the tubocurarine is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles. I guess you could say it'll really take your breath away.
This song is awesome. So you're saying this neostigmine keeps it from working?
Yes! Oh my god, how many times are you going to make me say it?
So we can just inject ourselves with this if we get penalized.
Yeah! We don't have to die. We're gonna be okay.
We only have one
Pull
vial.
the trigger once, though.
That means we can only use it on one person.
Yeah.
Well, it's still good news. It's extremely good news. This means one of us can break the rules once. Like, let's see.
The best way to use it would be for sneaking through the number 9 door. If somebody gets 9 points, they can open it, right? With this stuff, somebody who doesn't have 9 points could still leave with them. Anyway, I'm gonna go tell Alice.
What? Hey! Clover, wait! Clover! Well, it was too late. Clover's already on the lift and gone. Damn. I think, understandably upset. With no stairs, my only choice was to wait for the lift to come back down. Damn it. As soon as it was back, I jumped on and headed upstairs. Bye! Where did Clover go? Bye? Can you hear me? She didn't say anything. She just stared at me with her mouth full half open. What? What's up? No. Her eyes seemed slightly glazed and her body was unnaturally stiff. Fi? I grabbed her shoulder and shook her gently. Slowly, she raised her arm, fingers drooping limply from it. She gestured toward the exit that led away from the warehouse. That way? She went out that door? I feel like you should be more concerned about Fi. Fi's only answer was a slow, shallow nod. Right, got it. Thanks. I headed for the exit, then paused. You look pretty tired. Get some rest, alright? Still no response. There's something odd about her, but catching Clover seemed like more of a priority. Are you an idiot? You're an idiot. I turned back around and jogged out the door toward the treatment center. Huh, I wonder when the last time someone exhibited those symptoms was. Oh yeah, it was Quark! Sometimes Sigma's not the brightest guy in the world. Huh? This is weird. Where's everybody? I'd assumed Alice would be in the treatment center, so Clover would have gone there to find her, but... shit, what did he say? The room was empty. Luna and Tenmyoji were gone too. They'd left Quark, and the readout on his pod said his vital signs were still normal. Who are you talking to? As far as I could tell, he was still asleep. Fine. Guess it's time to go look somewhere else. I made my way out of the treatment center. No problem. Welcome back. Literally everybody has vanished into thin air. Hello? Anybody home? Okay, Alice is not sitting in one of the rooms dead. That's good. What the hell? What is going on here? I can't find anybody. Every single room is empty. Oh, wait. Oh, there's still one place I haven't checked. The infirmary. Whoosh. Now that's the ending where your arm got chopped off. I ran into the room and stopped short. I might as well have run into a brick wall. My chest tightened so much I could barely breathe. No. What happened? I felt my whole body convulse, whether from terror or nausea, I couldn't tell. My legs went limp, and I crumpled to the floor. Something sticky pressed against the palm of my hand, and I looked down to see blood. Oh. Ugh. A vast, warm pool of fresh blood stretching out across the room, lapping at my legs and hands. Oh, okay. We're not sick. It's just because this room smells like a dead person. Why? This can't be real. How could... Oh my goodness. How did I get here? In the middle of the lake of blood, like an island of flesh, were bodies. Pay attention to the picture, it's important. Okay. They were a bloody tangle of lifeless limbs and dead eyes, with too much blood and chaos for me to tell who was who. Had they sliced themselves open or stabbed one another? I couldn't tell. All the blood. Too much blood. Whatever they'd done, it was clear what tool they'd used to do it. A scalpel lay in the blood next to them, its handle and blade streaked with gore. Wow, that's pretty freaking violent. This is how they died. This tiny little blade. Oh God, this is it. It's all over. This is how it ends. That's right. I have to end it. This nightmare will finally be over. Time to wake up. My fingers scraped across the floor as I picked up the scalpel. Oh, no, we definitely have Radical 6. Okay, good to know. I lifted it slowly, carefully to my neck, as if someone were guiding my hand with theirs. Pay attention to the picture. I'm looking at the picture, but I don't see anything. I drew it across my throat. Blood. The heck? It usually just says bad end. What? Credits? Huh? Oh, Quark's played by Rie Kugamiya in the original Japanese version. That's cool. Oh, and K is by Daisuke Ono. Oh, K is clearly evil then, because he's played by a guy who plays nothing but evil people. Oh wait, no, that's the other guy. Where was Quark? He was in the treatment pod, wasn't he? I don't believe I've heard this music either. Probably because it's only for the credits. Can I speed this up? Nope. Okay, we are just gonna watch the credits for a bit. Obviously, that's not gonna be the end though, because that was obviously the worst ending. Well, considering we haven't had a single ending I would call good yet, yeah. This game is definitely way more involved than the first one was. I'm glad they included it as a double pack in the Steam version. I guess technically PS4 too. Yeah, the first game was like 3 hours, no, 7 hours long. And I was like, well, that was a waste. And this game has been at least 20 now, so. Definitely getting my money's worth. And it is very interesting. Okay, Clover End. Clover End? That's strange. Okay. Oh, hey, we got the Clover End. Woo! Okay, so I guess that was the Clover End. More importantly, though, we should now have... That's weird, that didn't turn green. Shouldn't it have, though? What is the long string of numbers? Still don't know. Who planted the bomb? Still don't know that at all. And this one is that password that has memento mori and all that good stuff. So, I guess we'll play the AB game because the thing I thought would happen didn't happen. And this time around, we're gonna betray. And then Clover and I will escape. Yay! Maybe they can't stop us so easily because there are two of us now. Maybe. 3, 2, 1. Vote has been recorded. Please wait. Okay.
What did you choose, Sigma?
You didn't see me push the button?
No.
Huh. Well, you'll know in a moment. What you do after that is up to you. You can come with me if you want, or you can stay here. That's pretty much telling her you picked Betray, then. Your
That's
choice.
as good as saying you chose Betray.
Yeah, right? I grinned like a evil jackass and headed toward the display.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be
I bet
displayed.
Dio kills Alice in this ending.
Please direct your
That'd be funny.
attention to the results screen.
Or maybe Fi decides to kill Tenmyoji. Tenmyoji. You don't see Alice's picture on there very often. Nope. We were the only ones. Oops.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
What did you do, Clover?
Sorry. It wasn't me.
Sigma, huh?
Yeah.
Care to explain this, then?
What's there to explain? It's exactly what it looks like. I'm getting out of here.
What?
Are you going with him, Clover?
When they all turned to look at Clover, I made my move! My feet pounded across the metal floor of the warehouse as I ran for the number 9 door.
Hey, wait!
He'd have to do better than shout if he wanted to stop me. And then suddenly fly. It was closer. I was almost there. I took one last running leap! And slammed into the wall, the unlocking device right in front of me. Ow, my face. With a yell of triumph, I threw the lever down. The door began to open. A heavy metallic grinding noise filled the room.
Shit. That son of a bitch actually did it?
His voice sounded almost surprised, as if he wouldn't have done the same. I turned to face him. Sorry, but it looks like this is goodbye.
Sigma,
Don't worry. I'll go to the police as soon as I get out, and come back with help. I'm not gonna just leave you all here to die.
Don't give me that shit. I know a liar when I see one.
Really? Maybe you should get your eyes checked.
Are you guys just gonna let him run off like this?
No way. I can't allow that. He took advantage of a sick kid. He's just a coward.
agreed.
I also agree.
That's it then. Let's get him. Ready?
Yeah.
He's toast.
Just leave it to us.
Hey now, don't do anything you'll regret. This door only opens once, you know. If you stop me, then...
Give it up! Charge!
Shit! I spun back around and faced the door. There it was, right in front of me. Freedom! I leapt for it. Or at least I tried. It happened in the blink of an eye. Suddenly my cheek was being pressed against the cold steel floor of the warehouse.
The number 9 door has been opened. It
Tenmyoji's
will
sitting in the
remain open for
treatment center like,
9
what?
seconds.
Shit! Let me go! Let go of me, goddammit! I could feel something huge, heavy, and metal pressed against my back. I'm going to assume it was Kay. Kay had to be holding me down. I flailed and kicked, but it didn't do any good. What are you doing? You're just killing yourselves! The door only opens once. If I don't...
I know. Go, Clover.
Huh?
You're the only one of us with 9 BP. Nobody else can get out.
But what about me?
This is an order from your commanding officer. You are to escape from this facility. Once you've accomplished that, call for help.
That's...
Stop complaining and go. If that door closes, it's all over. None of us will get out of here alive. Leave!
The door had already begun to close. The space was narrowing quickly, but was still wide enough for a single person to make it through.
Fine. You didn't leave me much choice.
I couldn't see what had happened, but I heard enough to guess. Alice had shoved Clover through the door. Looking up, I could see Clover's feet just beyond the doorway.
Alice! Go! Call for help! I'm counting on you!
Alice! No! I can't!
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked.
Whoa.
Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Wow, that's cheeky. Game over. Well, that happened pretty much as I expected. You know, I'm gonna try this anyway.
What?
Sigma's B.
No, to be continued. Okay. Just checking. Okay, well, last time we chose ally here, so we're going to betray, even though I don't know who we're playing the game against or what is even happening right now, but,
What are you gonna do?
you know, I'd rather not die either. Okay, yeah, that led to that because Dio's our opponent. Got it. Clover and I slowly walked out of the AB room. Dio glanced over at us as he exited his own room. I looked away before he could make eye contact.
Sigma, why? After all that stuff you said. I mean, it's not like I'm criticizing you. I think you made the right decision.
Sorry.
You don't need to apologize. I think I would have chosen betray if I was in your position. We'll find another way, all right? We just have to keep an eye on Dio. As soon as he gives us an opening, we take it. And I'm sure Alice will help us too.
Did you tell her?
It's okay. We can trust Alice. There's no way she told him. Anyway, let's go check the results.
Yeah. I'm keeping notes well enough. Dio. Oh. Kay has 9 points. That's a problem.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Hey, the hell is this?
Sorry, I decided to choose Betray.
Oh, so you don't care what happens to Quark?
What kind of a cold-hearted bastard are you?
Jeez.
Please, just Give it back.
Hey, Sigma, what are you talking about?
We found the Accelavir in the laboratory.
And Dio stole it.
What? You mean he has it? Right now?
Nah, I don't have it.
What?
Well, I won't have it in about 2 seconds.
The moment the words left his mouth, I knew what he planned to do. No! Don't! I leapt toward him as I spoke, but it was already too late. Dio snatched the vial out of his pocket, brought it up, and threw it to the ground.
No!
That's a new image. You bastard!
What are you doing?
A promise is a promise. If you'd chosen ally, this never would have happened. You want to blame someone? Blame yourselves.
Gah. I'd had enough. Something snapped in my brain. It's time to beat the shit out of Dio. Bastard! Gah. I let out a guttural roar and leapt forward. Only to be stopped short by a firm hand on my arm. It was Fi.
Hold it.
Why are you stopping me?
Because this isn't the time for that.
Huh? What do you mean? This isn't the time for...
Look at the number 9 door.
Kay! Kay was indeed standing in front of the door. What? What is he?
No!
9! Oh crap, his BP is 9! Suddenly, we were all running toward Kay in the number 9 door. How we hoped to stop an armored Goliath, I'm not entirely sure. Well, drat. Kay! What the hell do you think you're doing?
What am I doing? Well, that should be obvious. But if you insist, I am attempting to leave.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I assure you, I would do no such thing. I am perfectly serious. After a rational assessment of the facts, I have concluded that this is the wisest course of action. What is currently our highest priority? The answer is, of course, to save Quark. He must be taken to a hospital as soon as possible. For that to happen, one of us must escape and call for help. Currently, the only one of us capable of doing so is myself. That is why I intend to escape.
And leave us all behind.
Unavoidable, but as I said, I do intend to call for help.
Couldn't you have at least waited until the next round? Then you could have raised Quark's BP to 9 and taken him with you.
And what would happen if Dio was Quark's opponent in the next round? I have no illusions about what Dio would do. This is the most logical choice.
Yeah, that's fair.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Wait!
Well, that'll
Where's
be
Alice?
up after this eventually.
Yes, Alice is in the AB room. She has collapsed, but you needn't be concerned. She is only sleeping.
Oh no! What did you do to Alice?
I just give her a little punch.
I must take my leave.
Hey! God damn it!
Godspeed, Kay. Have a good one. Dio charged to Kay. But the larger man easily sidestepped and tumbled nimbly through the door, but just before it closed. Maybe we should shove Dio in there too and have him die. Ka-chunk. Yeah, we get to hear that nice message again about having letting us enjoy our stay.
The number 9 to this end. Thank you. As the gate escape, please enjoy your stay.
Game over. Alright, well, that was a fun series of events, now wasn't it? At least we finally got one of the endings. Alright, I guess now we're going to head back a bit of a ways. This would be the quickest. But I like going in order, so. Today. So starting next time, we'll see what happens when we go through the green door with Quark. I want to take Quark and go through the green door, so option C, I guess.
I don't think so. Were you even listening?
I'm not gonna pair up with Tenmyoji.
See, I'm getting my timelines mixed up, so
That
can
means
you...
option C is out of the question.
Can you blame me?
I agree. Option C is a no-go. You'll have to kill me before I'll go anywhere with Dio.
Oh, that was that then. I might have been able to argue down one person, but two? Besides, there was no way I'd be able to overpower K, grab Quark, and force Clover through the green door. that was not a series of events that would happen. Fine. If you guys are that determined, I'll pick another door. Okay, I had two choices, the blue door or the red door. Decided to go through the blue door with Tenmyoji? Because if I remember correctly, going through the red door is what causes all this crap to begin with. I'll take Tenmyoji, so we'll go through the blue door.
Me? But I picked Betray last time.
Exactly. So I'll just make you pick Ally this time. Well, I guess I should say you won't have a choice.
That's so. Mind telling me how you'll do that?
I'd love to, but we don't really have time. Ask me again later, okay?
Fine. You're on.
So we're doing option A.
S. Sigma and Clover with 10. Oh,
That
okay.
means
That's
Luna,
why.
Dio, and I will go through the green door.
Clover.
Which leaves the red door for Quark, K, and me.
Any objections? Good.
Nope.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Listen, take care of Quark, alright?
You needn't worry.
I'll watch out for him.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Hurry up, guys! The door's closing!
Right.
I'm going.
With only seconds to spare, we dash through the blue door. Wonder if this is finally gonna be that mysterious pantry we've heard so much about.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Three doors. Which one should we take?
That seems like kind of a silly question. I mean, they're all locked, aren't they? How can we go through any of them if they're locked?
Oh, this thing here's got a lever on it. Maybe that does something.
Why don't you pull it and find out?
Right.
Oh, good. We're not gonna sit here and have a whole conversation and argument about pulling the stupid lever. That's good. Oh, hey. Looks like one of them opened. Yay!
But only one. Why's that?
They're probably telling us we should go that way.
Yeah, might as well then. Oh, the pressure exchange chamber. This puzzle looked intimidating when we were in here, but so did the archives, and it was not that bad. So. Okay, so this is the exit, huh? Nothing. Locked tight. Won't even budge. Duh. So what the hell is this place?
The door said PEC. Guessing it's not for working out, though.
Looks like it's probably an acronym or abbreviation or something, but what? Prepared emergency chocolate or private eclectical commode? What was that second one?
Oh, wait a sec. There's a manual here. I think it explains what this room is for.
Oh, good. What's it say?
Hold on. This facility is pressurized, maintaining much higher air pressure than the surrounding environment. Airborne viral contagions.
What?
Quiet. Keep reading.
Oh, right. Airborne viral contagions have necessitated this step, which is intended to prevent contamination of the installation. All persons wishing to exit the facility must do so through this pressure exchange chamber. Once the chamber has been sealed, the pressure can be lowered to match the surrounding environment. Before the PEC can be depressurized, all occupants must be wearing Level A hazmat suits to prevent infection. The PEC will not function unless all occupants are wearing appropriate protective equipment.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on here? Are they trying to say the air out there is full of some horrible virus? Maybe Radical 6?
I don't think it's just any virus.
It has to be Radical 6.
Oh man. And that newspaper article was true. Several long moments of silence crawled past. The three of us just stared at one another, our minds working to make sense of this new information. Eventually, Clover shuffled to one of the lockers and opened it.
Is this one of those hazmat suits the manual was talking about?
Yeah, I figure they are.
We won't be able to get into the pressure exchange thing unless we've got those on then.
And getting that room to decompress is the only way we'll get outside.
So where is the actual decompression room?
Have a look. See that lift over there?
Oh yeah. It's definitely different than when we were in here earlier. This room's divided into two floors, upper and lower.
We're on the lower floor right now. Earlier, we were on the upper one.
Makes sense.
This is the actual pressure exchange chamber. No good. This one's locked too.
Won't open, huh?
Nope.
Okay, it's probably pointless, but humor me on this. Let's go put on those suits, come back here and try the door again. Maybe, just maybe, we can get out.
It does seem like that's how this thing is supposed to work. But do you really think it'll be that easy?
It's hard to believe Zero Senior would make that big of a mistake.
Well, let's have a look around anyway. Maybe we'll find something about that virus. There's a weird doll of Zero Jr. sitting right outside.
Around for then. Get to it.
What is this thing? But next time we will seek a way out of this pressure exchange chamber and see if we can answer a few more of the questions. Still kind of confused why getting this ending doesn't trigger this thing to open up, but maybe we'll see next time on Let's Play Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you do subscribe, don't forget to ring the little bell that gives you notifications on all my uploads. If you're watching on Twitch or you know, go down to the description below. There will be links to Twitch and Twitter, so be sure to follow me on those for announcements on when I'm streaming and such. Because I do plan to get back into .hack eventually. Alright, so, I think that's about it. Until then, later guys. Boom, 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 boom.